Bauman, and I'm the general manager of Hosteling International Point Montara Lighthouse. We always thought this lighthouse was built in 1928 on Yerba Buena Island and then brought down to Princeton in pieces and reassembled here on the site. Well, it was reassembled here on the site most likely, but it wasn't created at Yerba Buena Island. Apparently it had been, since 1881, it had been overlooking the beach there up on Cape Cod. They took it down in 1927, and for all intents and purposes, the record says it had been raised, so probably broken up and used the iron for something else. And now they've discovered, no, it was either taken apart or in some way made it all the way across here to California, and then it took 80 years for some folks who were doing the research to find out that it's probably sitting here still doing its job, so just on a different coast. Years ago, I found out about an identical, twin lighthouse that's on Lake Champlain off Vermont, on the Isle of Lamont. It's 5 feet shorter and it's salmon pink, but it's, for all intents and purposes, the same lighthouse. What I could never figure out was, this lighthouse is dated at 1880, 1881, and this lighthouse we got in 1928. So why so far away from the East Coast, and why the same exact lighthouse? Well, this all makes sense now, because this lighthouse was from Cape Cod, and it was built in 1881. So they might have, now I'm trying to find out if anybody knows if they were built at the same foundry. Apparently this one was built north of Boston and Chelsea, the foundry. So I think it's exciting. I'm always interested to find out any new bit of history about this place, and so much of it's hard to find out. So to have a whole other dimension that goes back to before the light was even established. Well, no, 1881, yeah, 1875, the Fox station was already here, but now there's a nice coinciding history with how things get up. So as we're getting ready to create some displays about historic stuff, this is a nice dimension to add into it, and really interesting. And all the publicity is great for getting people down here to see the place, and hopefully come stay overnight with us.